Good guys, being here. Today we're going to quickly talk about this one. Okay, so apparently this is a pattern-based family, and so you can see this looks like there are two surfaces and the patterns not matching. So yeah, I can quickly talk about that. And also looks like the patterns not matching. So for this one, I think it's probably because yeah, actually I'll just maybe just replicate this pattern first and then just explain this. So I think I'll just do a screenshot. So this pattern, I think can be just, I'll just do a screenshot. So it'll be a rectangular shape. So it's very simple, but yeah, just need to make sure when we place this. So it need to be on the midpoint here, midpoint. Okay, so let's do it. So first, we're going to start with a pattern-based family. Okay, so this is a rectangle grid. Yeah, a rectangle, and then we're going to these frames. I don't want to do it multiple times, so I'm going to just create a adaptive family. Okay, so adaptive, and in this adaptive I'm going to place two adaptive points. Let's just move them together, make them adaptive, spline through points, make a reference line, place a line onto, use draw on face onto this, and I'll just draw I'll use a circle, so it's easier, faster. Oh yeah, draw on work plan, and maybe we can even create a parameter for this, or maybe I'll just turn the mill radius. So we can add maybe I'll just add a radius parameter, and then I'll just call it R instance. Okay, and also if we need to change the radius or the size, make sure you have two profiles. Okay, so just copy and pick new host onto the reference line again. So select both and create a form. So now drag this point to this end, drag this point to this end. Okay, so now we have this, load this one into this pattern-based family, so we can place. So first we need 1, 2. So actually we don't need to place all, so because when we repeat this pattern will overlap, it will it will have overlapped frame, but let's just place them first. So I'll use SE to snap endpoint, and type SE again, and use tab to snap the other endpoint. So okay, so very easy to do. So now, okay, so what I'm going to do is these two, I want them to be always visible, and these two I want them to be by default invisible. Okay, invisible by default, but if I want to, I can turn them on. Let me think. Maybe need to control them individually. Yeah, so I'll just call it V1 instance, and this one will be V2. Let's call it V2. So if we need them, like imagine there we have some pattern on the edge, so we more need to just turn them on. So, and then I'll select OSA HH, and then we need more, so 1, 2, 3, 4 again. So this time we need 4 all of them. Okay, so let's go to create component. I'll use SM, snap midpoint, SM again, SM again, SM and SM again. So now we have 4, and then again, so see this, we have some solid surface in the middle. we don't have anything. I don't think we can create a form using this. Yeah, what's going on? No, we can't. Sorry. Control Y. Okay. So and also we don't have anything. So unless we can actually make this reference line a model line, so we can pick the model line. But let's just don't do that. I'll just place some reference line here instead. So I use reference line line, draw on face. I'll use 3D snapping and directly pick the midpoint. You can use SM, and also I have chain ticked, so which means we can just continuously place all these. And the last one, I don't want to place another point. I'll just select these 2 points and use spline through points. Okay, so I'll make it reference line. So now we have all the reference line we need. Create a form, so we can choose solid or surface. In this case, surface is enough. Now we can type HR to bring back everything. So now this is it. Okay, so now we need to create a surface two surface like this. So go to new family. You can directly go to family and choose the conceptual mass, or we can just directly use the conceptual mass. Okay, so now in here, so I'm going to just draw a reference line, use draw on work plan, make sure it's on the level. Yeah, draw a let me untick the 3D snapping. I don't want that, so just do a radius start ends radius arc, and then I'll just continue another line at the end. Okay, so I think that's it's not tangent. Yeah, not sure. I'll do it again. Reference line. Hang on, let me just TL. Doesn't work. Change this scale a little bit. 200 TL. Still 500 TL. Okay, finally. Okay, so reference line, draw on work plan. Yeah, that's fine. From here, just trying to see here. Just trying to make it tangent. Okay, so now we have these two, and we can create a form. Too thick. Yeah, better. So I'll just change it, maybe 20 meter. Okay, so now we can use divided surface, and we can draw. Hang on, let me just check again. Yeah, that's correct. So actually by default, so it will always be fixed number. So you can see, no, sorry, it's not this one. Fixed number, right? So you can try to adjust the number to have a certain amount of grids, or if you use fixed number, so it should be okay. Let me just load this one back into that conceptual mass, and so if I choose that pattern-based family we just did, so you'll see it will be perfect, right? And looks like the size is slightly different, so I'll just maybe reduce this number on this side a little bit, maybe 9. So you can see they match. The pattern matches perfectly, right? So okay, so how can we get this issue? So this is because instead of use fixed number on this side. So you can see if I change this one. So first I want to maybe just change the beginning. I'm not sure which side's beginning, and I'll use fixed distance instead. So if here we have 1744.4, if I change it to 1800, okay, so it looks like this side is the beginning, and then if I change this one to end, so which means we measure from this side, each of these panels at 1800 wide, and then this is what we have. So this is when we have this type of issue. And also it looks like, so on this side the pad there's only half panel, so let's try to get that as well. So if we change this one to instead of fixed number, we can use fixed distance. Okay, and then maybe I'll use again, let's try beginning. So I don't know which side is beginning, which side is end. Okay, it looks like this side is beginning. So now if I like increase this one a little bit, and then you will see we will have half panel here. So this is why when we can have this type of issue. So to solve this, one easiest way is just instead of use fixed distance, you can always use fixed number, or even try maximum spacing. Let's try that, and which means Revit will always try to get 4 panels. And I think that will work. And doesn't really matter where which one we choose when we use a maximum spacing. Looks like, right? So that issue only happens when we use fixed distance. Okay, and so basically this is it. And also looks like this issue is caused by, I think it's caused by when we create not this one. So when we create this shape, so maybe it's not placed on the midpoint. So so it's quite easy to avoid. So you just need to, when you place, for example, when you place this adaptive family, a frame onto it, so instead of trying to manually pick that midpoint, as type SM, so that's it. So it will always pick the midpoint of that reference line. Okay, SM. And so that's it. So when you place a point, for example, use drawn face and do SM as well. So you don't need to go to the middle trying to pick that midpoint. You just move your cursor onto this line, anywhere on this line, and if you type SM, it will always pick place onto the midpoint. Okay, so when you do lines, the same, SM will start from, oops. So that's it. Let's try again, SM. So we'll place another point. So that's why we see that warning. Okay, so let me just Control Z and go back here. Okay, so there's another way to avoid having this issue. So we just need to, so instead of having 2 surfaces, because we have 2 reference lines, so one is this arc, one is this line, straight line, right? So these are 2 lines. That's why we have 2 surfaces. So we can also avoid this. We can create 1 surface, okay, instead of 2. So we can do this reference. Again, I'll just use draw on world plan. This time I'll use spline. Okay, draw on world plan. So make sure double, set world plan again. Double check that. Make sure it's onto this level, and then we can just place. I'll just roughly go down here and maybe just to here, and then go that way. 90 degree. Let me. And then one more 90 degree here. So I think that's it. So you can always adjust the shape of this after you place this line. Oh, it's so slow. It won't be 100% the same as the arc and straight line, so it can be very close. Okay, so and then once you finish this spline, you can just create a form. So this time this is one single surface, right? So I'll change this one to 220 meter again, and then when we do divided wrong one. Divided surface, so it will be one surface, so you don't need to worry about all that two pattern different size, trying to adjust them. We don't need to worry about that anymore. So just need to go change this. So for example, if you wanted to use a number, that's fine. Or if you wanted to use fixed distance, that's fine as well, right? Or you can use, but just remember, when you use fixed distance, very likely you will have some small panel on the on the edge. Like if you use a beginning, so it will be on one side. If you use center, it might be two side. So yeah, you can also use maximum spacing one. So yeah, so slightly smaller. Okay, so and then let's change, use that pattern again. So and oh yeah, I forgot to use that the parameter we added. So you can see so this pattern, so it's this one, nothing here. So because we have them by default hidden, right? But at some place we need them. So for example here, so how can we bring them back? So we can just tab select, select them, and see here. I'm not sure which one's which. Let's try V2. Oh no, not V2. V2 the bottom one. V1's the one on the right. Yeah. So you can see. Let me just type IC and see if I can just. Yeah. So I type IC to isolate by category, so you can easily pick them. And we can just type V1, right? So V1. Yeah, this one's special, so I need both V1 and V2. And then again, so we just need to, I don't think we can do this. Nah. Yeah, we have to pick them individually. And V2. Okay, so then we can just have some frames, at the bottom as well. And this is it. Okay, so let me move it away. How do I do it? I'll just move the line. HR, sorry. Try to move that spline. Yeah, that's it. MV. Move it to here. Okay, so this is it. Very simple exercise. So we created this pattern from scratch, and then just explain a little bit about all the the what do we call that, the layout, and also the justification. Okay, and also some parameters to control, so we don't have overlapping frame, but we can turn some of the frames on when we need them. Okay, so this is a very simple exercise, and I don't think I need to upload this one, right? So have a try yourself, and if you have any questions, please let me know. Okay, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.